Elizabeth Scala here from elizabethscala.com. So thank you for watching these content videos. What I've been doing recently is taking questions or emails or comments from nurses who follow my blog or listen to my podcast and responding to them in these content related videos, hopefully giving you a snippet of information and something you can glean for your own nursing career. So today, let's see, I have an email from another nurse who responded to my "What's your biggest challenge with your nursing career?" question. And her response was, "I struggle with work-life balance and feeling overwhelmed. I have no time." So pretty straightforward. And in this case, I would like to refer all of you, and in this nurse's case in particular, which is what I did, to a post I wrote on LinkedIn Pulse, which was titled, Can a nurse have a life outside of work? So if you want to go over to LinkedIn, you can read the full post. But what I'm going to share with you are the 3 ways to add sort of more life, so more enjoyment, back into the balance, your balance of work-life balance. So I'm going to be referring to the blog post, so if you see me, looking at my computer, I'm just looking at my notes. So the first suggestion I shared in this post referred to practicing self-love. Now, think about nursing. We are giving of ourselves to other people all of the time, right? We are compassionate, we are caring, and we're always giving to another person. Well, I have a quote in the post here from Eleanor Brown, which says, "You cannot serve from an empty vessel." So the first tip really about practicing self-love is really about turning the care that you are giving outwards towards yourself. And a lot of times we as nurses fail to appreciate ourselves. We are critical or judgmental. We worry we might make a mistake or let our colleagues down. And all of those things are not giving ourselves self-love. It's in fact the exact opposite of sharing self-love. So when I'm talking about giving yourself love, I'm actually speaking to it at an even greater level than self-care. So self-care might be going to an exercise class, taking a hike, relaxing in a bubble bath, like self-care activities, things you do for yourself. But I'm really talking about self-love in terms of appreciating yourself, recognizing that you deserve all of the beautiful gifts you receive, feeling valuable and worthy of recognition, that sort of thing. So refer to the post on LinkedIn because I have more comments about that. The second tip I share here is find your joy. So this one's a little easier in terms of the things you enjoy, your hobbies, your interests. Are you into the arts? Do you like music? So find your joy. The example I give in the post is as a child, what did your parents have to, drag you away from to come in the house and eat dinner? Or what were you always doing involved with after school? Were you romping around outside in the woods? Were you playing hide and go seek? That kinds of things. So figure out what you enjoy and then see how you can incorporate that more into your life. The third tip I talked about in this article, remember, we are inviting more life into this relationship of work-life balance. So step 3 was realizing your ability to choose. So every time your telephone rings, do you have to answer it? Every single time they ask you to come in to work extra, do you have to say yes? Now, you may feel obligated to on some level, but to be honest, we have a choice about every single thing we do. I talked with Laurel Lewis as one of the speakers during this year, the 2016 Art of Nursing program, about a conscious look at death and dying. And in that interview, she talked about death as the ultimate teacher, teacher, and she spoke to the very fact that, you know, between life and death, all day we are having choices. All day there's a stimulus and a response. All day we can choose to do one thing or the next. We can choose to react. You know, we can choose to live life to the fullest, to appreciate things, or not. So the same with work-life balance. You know, potentially it may be out of whack because of your own responses to the workplace and them asking for and making it feel like they're demanding your time. So kind of balancing your responses when they ask you to do extra things. So again, that entire article can be found on LinkedIn Pulse. And again, it's called Can a Nurse Have a Life Outside of Work? And it was published on February 4th, 2016. So if you want to get a little more deeper into the context about work-life balance. If you want any other resources, if you have any questions, comments, or just want to connect, head over to elizabethscala.com. And thank you for watching. Enjoy the day.